Meanwhile, National leader Simon Bridges, who told us in February he was actively learning te reo, how's he going? Well, he says he's not, although he does have a Māori dictionary on hand. It comes as beginner reo classes continue to grow in popularity. A te reo course in Wellington had a waiting list of more than 300 people, and in Christchurch, a cafe offering free te reo lessons attracted crowds of several hundred. Te Aniwa Hurihanganui has been speaking to te reo champions right across the board, leading in politics, business and sport, and Te Aniwa filed this report.
E ngā mana, e ngā reo, e ngā mātāa waka, tēnā koutou katoa. These are starting to flow off my tongue easily.
Andrew Little, the Justice and Treaty Negotiations Minister, is running me through his weekly reo lesson.
Because we've had 2-day hui, Stephen will often say, right, you would have heard this word, and because it's in context and it's fresh in my mind, it's a good way of expanding my vocabulary.
For the last 8 months, he's been learning basic Māori words and phrases, as well as his mihi with tutor Stephen Ihaka, and he's been using te reo more and more on marae across the motu.
The first few times I did it, it terrified me. It was because you kind of want to do well, and you also don't want to look like you're insulting te reo and the people who you're talking to. But what I find is actually people have a try. People actually give you good support, good tautoko if you actually give it a go, and over time your confidence builds.
He says te reo Māori is what makes Aotearoa unique.
What is the thing that distinguishes New Zealand from every other country? It's our Māoritanga, and that, you know, when I go to other parts of the world, I feel so proud when I hear Māori being spoken in other parts of the world. That's what makes me feel like a New Zealander.
Simon Bridges is the first person with Māori ancestry to lead the National Party. He told RNZ in February he was actively learning te reo.
Every morning at 6 a.m. I have in my diary te reo practice. The reality is it doesn't happen very often, but over time I'd like to improve.
We wanted to know what lengths Mr Bridges had gone to learn te reo since then, but he declined to be interviewed on the subject. He says he actually hasn't been learning in any formal capacity, although he says he reads through a Māori dictionary when he can. Meanwhile, on the world stage, our New Zealand women's rugby team, the Black Ferns, have been busy, recently claiming the Laurie O'Reilly Cup off the back of a World Cup victory last year. But behind the scenes, newcomer First Five, Ruahei Demont, has been teaching her teammates how to speak te reo.
The small amount of time that we all spent together, learning little things like mihi, pepeha, whakatauki, waiata, all that sort of stuff. It's not a lot, but it can fill their kite up, so when they do get up in any environment, they can say who they are and where they're from, which is a big part of being Māori. Black Fern prop Alicia Nelson says that our lessons are paying off.
We've been practicing some word games, so like the first one to get the kupu right, so it's been pretty fun. Also learning the difference between karakia and whakawhetai. Yeah, so the difference between a prayer for food, obviously, and then just a prayer for everything else.
On the business front, New Zealand's biggest company, Fonterra, started reo lessons for the first time this year. Business Development Manager Hayley Putaranui is among around 30 staff learning.
New Zealand's biggest company, I think, our values speak to what's doing right, and I think it's only right that we are going on this journey in terms of setting an example across the corporate space. For me personally, again, it's just another piece to my kete that I feel that I bring.
According to the last census, just over 127,000 Māori and around 23,000 non-Māori could hold a conversation in te reo. But figures also show the number of conversational speakers of te reo actually dropped every year between 2001 and 2013. Nō reira, kia kaha tātou ki te kōrero te reo. Mo te hōtaka o te ahi pōnei, ko te Aniwa Hurihanganui aho.